verse. Add value to my work, check the volume on my work. You get what you give, and I'm loving all the perks. Easy gift and the curse, make them check another verse.
Okay, world, what's good? It's your boy Easily Done. We back at it. Easy said, then done. Hip hop 101. You know, when I put the hip hop 101, it's about bars. We in a time frame. This conversation is so unique. It's so generationally divided too. It's crazy, right? So let's begin with the background story. So months ago, Joey Badass sent shots at K Dot on some song. This was like at the tail end of the K Dot Drake shit. And here come Joey. And K Dot didn't even respond. He sent his, K Dot been a TDE. He didn't, I don't want to say he built it by himself, but he is a major construction worker for the building of TDE. But I still gotta give shots out to my to the black hippie crew, which is J Rock, Absol, and Schoolboy. Like, if you know about TDE, you know them boys helped too building that label. But K Dot was like the quarterback. You know what I mean? Those were like the receivers, running back, if you may. And but Joey sent this track trying to get at, it's like I don't know, I don't want to. I love Joey too. I fuck with him. But, it just seemed like he want to take advantage of the steam that K Dot and Drake got going. And he sent like shots at, I don't even know the name of the song. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not gonna go into the details because I like my show being off the top. My charisma different. I don't want to be all like it's not there yet with me to sit here and read off a paper telling you this, that, and the third. I go off top because I'm an MC myself. It's empowering doing things off top. Right? It's an energy. And K Dot didn't respond to Joey's initial effort, but he sent in Vaughn. To me being a student of this hip hop 101, and I love what I'm hearing when I know hip hop still exists. You just ain't gonna hear it on the radio like we used to. You gotta you gotta be on your little internet game. You gotta be on your Spotify and your YouTube doing your own research, your iTunes or or Apple Music or Amazon Music, whatever streaming site you use, you got to put in your own little legwork to hear artists you like to hear and pay attention to who's featuring. Pay attention. You might even have to Google shit. Hey, what rap albums came out this year and see who you rock with and who you don't. But I don't do radio. I ain't done radio in years, man. I don't know when the last time I listened to the radio. Because soon I listen to it, it's like, it's the new wave. But like I said earlier, the music is generationally divided right now. And I feel like that ain't nothing to do with us, right? The culture, it's the powers that be. They don't want lyrics no more. Lyrics lead to guys with voices and opinions on what's going on. You start getting political and deep where you got bars. It's just what it is. Yeah, you got some niggas talk just the foolishness, but if y'all remember, Pac was hella on some, let's talk about these issues. You know what I'm saying? And we can talk about some other rappers that was in his era that as much as they got bars, they gonna talk to you. They gonna have you listen. You know what I mean? Let's talk about some stuff while we spitting at you. Um, that's my opinion. But anyways, back to this Joey Badass and what's going on with him and what's finna be whatever you want to call it, West Coast or just Vaughn. So fast forward past the first song and the Vaughn response to Joey. Joey made a song and K Dot sent Ray to respond. I love it, Ray's response. To me, I pick it between the two. Ray the nicer rapper to me. I'm sorry. He a better rapper. I don't blame K Dot for not seeing Joey. That's what I'm trying to get at. Like, Joey's solid. I used to rock with Pro Era. I remember Pro Era. I remember Capital Steez, if some of y'all know. This God bless the dead, took his own life, you know. But he was nicer than Joey. Do your research. Capital Steez. But I remember Pro Era. This Kirk Knight, there's other dudes in this unit. That's Joey's crew. So I remember Joey when his crew was out heavy, you know, when it was the changing of the guard and Joey came out with these boys, right? And um so I'll rock with Joey, but I'm just not messed up about it. I've been rocking with Ray since I heard his freestyle on LA Leakers. I'm like, this kid is nice. I never had that kind of reaction with Joey. I'm not trying to pick a side. I'm just talking about hip hop and hip hop 101 and MCs, right? Because what inspired me to even do this video was somebody else's, these other podcasts and their interpretation of what this is. You know, I'm like, the point of hip hop is we all got our own opinion. I got 2 ears. I don't need you. You can't. You're not gonna tell me what you think, and I'm gonna just go with you. I got 2 ears. I listen to who I listen to. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Ray responded. Now let's fast forward, right? Joey Badass, Absol, and Big Sean, right? Do this Red Bull video on YouTube, right? It's like a little spectacle, and it's a banging little track. All the boys did their thing, but Joey sent shots again. You feel me? And you and the storyline now, because this is more recent than the original shot sent by Joey, is it's like a West Coast issue now. You know what I mean? Because Joey from New York, he a Brooklynite. I was born in Brooklyn, man. I love New York, man. I always gonna love that little piece of me from New York. I rap. I know that come from my New York background. You know what I'm saying? It's something in you when that New York in you. When it comes to this, I give them boys credit. It started there. They'll tell you, you know, it's the Bronx, but Brooklyn, Queens, Harlem, all got heavy input in the history of hip hop. But guess who else got heavy input in hip hop? Yeah, it started in New York, the West Coast, right? We NWA, Snoop Dogg, and Tupac, right? Like they got history in this shit too, mean history. And guess what? I lived in the West Coast for a little brief. I ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but that's why I'm universal with this. I'm just listening to bars. Ain't no side picked. You know what I'm saying? I live in Miami now, but ain't no side being picked. I'm just listening. But I know I already like Ray lyrically. Just I put him higher on my totem pole. I'm a fan of sports, right? College football, basketball. If I rank my top 25, Ray higher up than I don't even know Joey in my top 25. But right now, not all time. Right now, Ray higher up. What? I can say that without hesitating. Mad love to Joey. He's a spitter, right? This is why I love this whole conversation. This is MCing. This is what the game needs. You know, I just hate that it's generationally divided because I done seen a comment on the net and some dude, probably younger dude, off rip like, oh, the old heads gonna love this. I'm like, damn, my G, why you can't just enjoy it and not even, what makes that an age difference? Even though, yeah, I'm pretty sure Ab, Joey, and Sean are all plus 30, but hip hop is like who you know who's 20 something, and I hope you got somebody that can get in that room and do this Red Bull battle and rap. Let's not make it about age. This rappers should be universal at this point. Generations, we got this thing now where because it was more prevalent in the 90s and the early 2000s, even in the late 2000, early 2010s, bars were still bars. But then time changed. Here come new waves. But bars are always going to be bars, bro. Battle rap is bigger than it's ever been. These dudes got these shows that show you artists do their thing. The LA Leakers. Funk Flex been on, how long Funk Flex been in the rap game? He still got a internet prevalence with rappers going on his radio show and he posts us on YouTube with dudes spitting. You know what I mean? K Slay, another one. Sway in the morning. I'm sorry, not K Slay. God bless the dead. Sway. You know what I'm saying? They got dudes coming in, dudes that are younger, and then the OGs. But rap is rap, right? But my thing is, I watched this podcast dudes talking about who they liked it better. I did feel like it was biased because they sound like some East Coast guys, so they was just giving Joey his credit, and you know, it should they were like it should be about that boy going to K Dot. You know what I mean? That K Dot should like that he's better. You know, I don't know, like they like Ray Vaughn and them ain't even seeing Joey, right? And nobody out the West Coast but K Dot, and I'm like, y'all tripping. See, that why I didn't like that. I didn't, and I'm like, it inspired me to speak because I've been screaming on my platform. West Coast been holding down hip hop at an elite level for the last, I want to say, at least 10 years. Nip, right? Simba, West Side Boogie, Jason Martin, formerly known as Problem, Mozzie, The Game. Like, I ain't saying like, oh, I love my East Coast now. I'll name my dudes off the East, right? Legends. But it's a little bit of we back to that generational. Like, this is a younger group. Most of the dudes I'm gonna name off the East. Joey, I love him because this is why I see he's a spitter. He's a little younger than the OGs I want to name, who are legends. Jada and Fab, Nas, Jay. You know what I'm saying? But I can't keep going down to the youth from New York. You know, Ice Spice. She a bad little bitch now, but I ain't gonna say she no spitter. She doing a little thing. I know, you know, she's selling out concerts. She hot. You know what I mean? But is she a spitter? You know what I mean? I like the conversation of MCs. Oh, let me talk about it now. Now we talk about the city of New York, and we want to go upstate New York, where it's Griselda and Trust, 38 Special, and Benny and Conway and Heem and Rick Hyde. You feel me? So I like MCs, bro. I've been off where you from. How does that mic sound? And I'm not gonna put Joey just over Ray. I feel like K Dot saw something like I'm gonna send somebody who I know is pressure at this nigga because he trying to build off a wave. I've been had this thing going with Drake. K Dot been at Drake. Man, we all know there's a history with them niggas. I don't know what it is, what sparked it, but they been, you know what I mean? Send shots. K Dot just went all in this round. And Drake did too now. Drake had some, they went rounds. We all remember that thing was heavy. But listen, man, I like Ray Vaughn, man. I listen to Ray. I listen to a lot of these dudes from the West. Let me name another one from the West Coast that I'm sleeping on, like Reason and Cause. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, they spitting on the West Coast. I don't know, like, and there's no, I'm not sending no shots to nobody podcast. It's about hip hop. It's what it should be about. You know what I mean? Because our culture's dying. And it would be sad if, especially the older guys, right? We wake up one day, we old men, right? And for y'all younger boys, y'all gonna be older than what you are right now, right? You gonna be the age you keep making fun of us older guys at. But when y'all want to hear some beats and rhymes and it's gone, there's nobody doing it no more. That's the shit we talking about, man. That's the argument. Like, this culture can't go away, bro. I remember as a jit, this shit got me through a lot of my days as a jit, bro. This shit raised the nigga. For real, man. I still, to this day, I can't listen to R&B like that. I'm a man of God. I can't, no, I'm not gonna disrespect gospel, right? But I love hip hop, dog. You see what I'm saying? Like, I was about to put, like, I can't listen to gospel like I listen, but I don't. I'm hip hop all day. Like, I wake up, I'm jamming, I'm to work. It get my day going, especially like because I got all type of music on my phone, right? So I let a playlist just take off, and when it be a song I ain't heard in a while, or it's a newer song I just ain't heard it in this rotation in a while, and there's some bars on there, and it ain't always got to be bars because I can name cities. I'm everywhere in mine: New Orleans, Houston, Atlanta. Come on, man. My boy, I got homies. I listen to dudes from Mississippi, old school and new school. How about Dirty from the 90s or Big Crit from the 2010s? Then you got this dang, I can't even come off the top right now, bro. I don't see, but I'm freestyling right now. I'm in my zone talking to y'all, man. It's about hip hop, man. You feel me? It's about the love of the craft. We trying to, and I mentioned the generational gap. Listen, my young boys, man. We ain't, and I'm gonna speak for me because there's some dudes they want to just. I don't never see the job I work at. I work at a job that helps people. It works for the community. It deals with homeless people, and I deal with young and old. Right? I'm a case manager, so I'm dealing with young and old. Right? So I'm always gonna know how to. I'm gonna try to bridge whatever gap a young dude gonna tell me. Like I'm gonna ask him, "What's up? Who you listening to?" Right? Put me on game. I'm just gonna let him know I still grew up on bars, though, man. Does that man? I'm gonna ask you, like, you put me on somebody. That man got bars? Can he spit? Is he or he just drill? You know? And I know y'all like drill, and nothing wrong with that. That's y'all thing. But I want to hear a dude put a song together, bro. That's what rap is to me. Because one day when this thing gone and we look up, and it needs some changes now. This is why I don't like some of this stuff, because you know what drilling is in these streets is straight like we own that in these streets. You feel me? And you got a lot of dudes. Listen, the thing that I always grew up on too is the dudes that say things in rhymes and really live that shit, and the dudes that say things in rhymes and don't, and got kids following their lead, and you don't know nothing about that, and that kid end up following some shit he hear on the mic, and that nigga lying to you, bruh. Use your common sense. Don't follow somebody's example that's on his mic if you don't. Even if he is living that life, man. If you don't need to go out here and shoot no nigga or rob something, boy, go to school, go to work. Understand you listening to music, but it's common sense should kick in at some time. You feel me? It should, you know. But it's for hip hop, bro. I'm just gonna always stand on that, man. I'm always gonna stand on that. It's something about bars, bro. I know bars is something that dude, any generation, because like battle rap, I've never been into battle rap, but I know I stay on my. It don't matter if it's Instagram or YouTube. I stay seeing clips of the battle rap, and I'm like, that's a whole nother level of spitting. And then you put a lot of them boys on these tracks, they get busy. What? It's just not the same craft as making a song. It's a whole nother talent range to sit in front of somebody and nitpick at them what you know about them on some real shit and make it rhyme and put metaphors in there. Come on now. I respect the craft when I see one. I just got to think. See, I love hip hop. I respect the beat and rhyme aspect of hip hop too a little bit, because sometimes see, and that's why I understand this new era, because some of these beats in these new era is like artwork. It's wow. Like seriously, it was raw too. Don't get twisted from all eras, but technology is technology, and you use machines to make beats, and that thing is getting evolved. You can use AI, and the AI can make a beat out of just tell the AI about it, and it'll just it'll just whip that shit now. So we living in some times, you know. But man, just let hip hop live for a minute. Give hip hop a chance, bro. It really just need a little God in it, man. Y'all boys, if you know you ain't living that, man, stop, bro. For real. I know real G's out here. That's why I tell you I ain't one. Because I respect them boys that are really on that. Really live that life. You feel me? Ain't nothing to play with. You see what I'm saying? So that's why but that's a whole nother conversation, man. This hip hop one on one, you know, your boy easily done. Easy said than done. Holla at your boy, man. We out.